What's happening, Biz Naives? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with a new behind the scenes tea video on Ashley Darby from the Real Housewives of Potomac. The new season began a few weeks ago, and we are getting into the gist of things, and the season is starting off pretty good. Ashley has been a nuisance like she always is, stirring up drama, stirring up mess, and has no storyline. But something very important has happened in her life. She took to her Instagram to relay the message that her biological father passed away. Yes, the same father who during one of the seasons she tried to go visit to talk to him, and he closed the door in her face. Yes, that white man has passed away, and she had a lot to say about his passing. Let's take a look.
So today is a bit of an interesting day for me. Last week while I was in New York and I was actually coming home on the train, my mom informed me that my father had passed away. And if you saw, I believe it was season 5 of the show. I believe it was season 5. I tried to meet my dad. I've never met him, never spoken a word to him. We've had no conversation. And he's closed the door in my face. And today was his funeral. And I contemplated going, almost to have my own sense of closure. But I've been traveling so much, and I really wanted to be with my own kids this weekend. And my rationale was, why would I want to take away time from my own kids for someone who never made time for me? I found out that I have siblings and all of the things that I had no idea about my father, I learned about in his obituary. I learned he liked to garden. He taught himself how to play guitar. He was an avid fisherman. Really, so many of the things that I also love to do. And it said that in the obituary that his greatest accomplishment was being a dad to his 2 sons. He stung a little bit, whatever. But, you know, it's interesting how you can mourn and have some sort of grieving, a unique form of grieving for someone who you have no relationship with, right? Just blood relations, but no emotional connection. Like, that is so interesting. I guess what I ultimately surmised from this experience of my life at 37 is really learning to close a door. A door that was never opened, but also will never be opened. I think I've always held out some sort of hope that maybe, like, apparently my dad was in hospice, maybe prior to him passing, he would have this sudden wave of conscience, to be like, oh, let me at least, like, make amends or say something to my daughter, but nothing like that, you know? And it's just so weird. I really can't understand how any human being doesn't want to love their children or can't love a child, but it is what it is, and life will certainly go on. All right, have a great evening, babes.
Hi.
Oh my God, there's your father.
This is your daughter, Ashley.
Hi.
Will you please come speak to me? I want absolutely nothing from you except for you to just acknowledge me, please. That I exist, please.
Guys, let's get out of his yard before he goes nuts.
Oh my God, that was him. That was him. Man.
It's gonna be all right.
He just closed the door. He literally locked the door and just slammed it in our face.
I know he did. I'm sorry.
What can I do?
You can't do anything.
I can't do anything.
It's extremely sad that she is going through this, because just watching that scene back from season 5, or for you guys just hearing it, it reminds me that Ashley is a woman, a full-grown woman, but is still a broken child. Very much a broken child who is searching for acceptance any way she can find it. That's why she's so in your face, so reactive, so she's a busybody, you know, like she's just clamoring to be acknowledged, to be accepted, to be wanted, because she never got that from her father. This man shunned her entire life and did not want to raise her, did not want to see her, did not want to acknowledge her, slammed the door in her face, and even in his obituary said that the greatest loves of his life were his sons. She were nowhere mentioned. That has to hurt. Even though she tried to bypass it in the video, that had to have hurt. And I wish we would see more of this from Ashley than all of the other antics that we get from her. I would love to delve more into the real Ashley, you know, her real thought process, her real insecurities, her real traumas and things of that nature, you know, because it has to be hard being a biracial child with a father that, I don't know if he was ashamed of her because she was mixed, because she's black. I don't know if being with Sheila was a oops thing. Were they in a relationship? I don't know, but it seemed like he was ashamed. It seemed like he probably didn't even want Sheila to have Ashley or something, and she would have head on and did it. I don't know, I'm just assuming. But it had to be hard for Ashley to grow up being a biracial child, having a mother that was struggling to make ends meet, had bad choices in men, obviously, went on to have other kids, and Ashley had to really struggle to be who she is today. And I feel like she did it by any means necessary. You know, she used her looks, she used her gift of gab to get her in the right rooms and in the right places, you know. And it had to be very crushing that even though she made a success of her life, she married rich, she's on a television show at that time, and he still didn't want to have anything to do with her. That had to be gut-wrenching, and it has to be something that she has not healed from. I would love to see her next season focus on going to therapy and addressing this situation and the fact that this man is gone and I will never get the opportunity to build a relationship with him. But let me process my feelings and emotions behind this and really understand why I go for rich, white, older men. Because I have father issues, because I have abandonment issues. You know, I would love to see if her siblings are willing to have a relationship with her, to building a relationship with her brothers, you know, finding out information about her father via them. You know, did they know about her? You know, like, I would love for that to be her storyline going into season 11. That's what we want to see from Ashley. More of the in-depth, real deal Holyfield. I would love to see her relationship with her little sister that we just saw on this past week's episode. The fact that you don't get along with her father, you know, and that maybe has kept you from building the type of relationship that you would have wanted to have. See you being a big sister, giving your little sister guidance and support now that she's a college student and can, you know, do things on her own, and you don't have to be attached to her father in that way. See how her little sister feels about their mother and father situation, her mama and daddy situation. How does she feel about the way Sheila is living? How does she feel about her father? Like, how was it growing up for the little sister in that household? Like, I would love to see that part, and her help her sister to realize that that's not right. That's not love. That's, I don't even know what that is. And be a real big sister and help guide her. You know, that's what we want to see from Ashley moving forward. Not all the mess, not all the shade and all of that other extra stuff, because being reminded about her father really lets me know that all of the shenanigans that Ashley does is a mask. It's a mask to keep the focus off of her real true tea, her real traumas, and all of the things that she probably struggles with in her brain when she's laying in the room at night with the lights off. That's the real Ashley, not this mess that we get on a television screen. And speaking of her antics, you know, when the Wendy situation happened this past weekend, you know, the cameras picked back up and she was having an event like she spoke about, and she said at the event that this news wasn't new to them, it was just new to us, which I call BS, but okay, whatever. But ex-cast member Katie Rost did not take too kind to that. She did not like the fact that Ashley was coming for Wendy, and this is what she tweeted.
No, we were not shocked.
Yeah, Wendy's in the pin. Lord have mercy, please. I know. I'm keeping her in my prayers.
But you can profess that.
All right, I love y'all. Have a good night.
So Katie tweeted, Ashley and I love each other. There is no beef, but she has no couth. I gotta throw a flag, my magical vagina that she told details about. She told Andy Cohen I have a hamster, meow, on national TV. She ate it, so I guess she would know. Oh, wow.
And
she is just a hater. We love you, Wendy. Ashley got in the comment section and wrote false. Oh God. Oh Lord. Katie saying that Ashley ate the box. Oh wow. Now we know that Ashley is schmexually fluid, so I don't put nothing past her, and this could have been at a time when, you know, Katie had it all together, but maybe Ashley wouldn't want to admit that now that, you know, Katie has been struggling here over the last some odd years. Ooh, oh God, what y'all think? Y'all think Katie telling the truth or not? Or you think she having one of her episodes? Either way, I love the read, because Katie be getting Ashley ass together. Katie last season on the show, baby, her and them horrible wigs was knocking Ashley every which way but loose, okay? And Ashley could not take it. She made Ashley cry. That's what I'm saying. Ashley is such an easy read, okay? All you got to do is say, that's why your father don't love you. And that'll shut her down real quickly. But that's all for this video, you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Ashley's father passing and them not being able to build any relationship with one another. What do y'all think about Katie's tweet? Do you think that she's telling the truth, or do you think she's lying? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section, you guys. You know I'll be down in there with you guys, reading and responding to everything. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. T Squad, I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.